who better to talk to about the feelings and the emotions of an Isle of Man swimmer than her mum and her brother. We just so happen to have bumped into the Robinson family. Niamh Robinson has just come out of the pool this morning and got on very, very well, but we're going to talk about that in a minute because I want to talk about how it all began actually, because we talked a couple months ago back in the Isle of Man, Suzanne, when you found out that Niamh was on the team, and here we are in Australia, but others may not actually know Niamh's background, so just tell me a little bit about Niamh.
Right, well, Niamh was born in the UK. I'm from the Isle of Man originally, so as she's grown up, we've actually travelled over to the island to visit family, and she's swam with the island team, swam with Douglas and competed for the island a few times. She went on to compete in 2014 in the Commonwealth Games up in Glasgow. She was 14 at the time, which was absolutely phenomenal, and she made 2 semi-finals. She went on to compete in Samoa in the Commonwealth Youth Games, and this year obviously she was selected to compete over here, which has been absolutely fantastic.
So 4 years ago she was 14, now she's 18 here at the Commonwealth Games in Australia. What do you think the differences are that you've seen maybe over the years and how she's matured?
I think from when she started in 2014, she went up. I think it was a very good starting point for her at this level. I know she was only 14, but it was an experience for her there. I think this time round, I think at 18, she's feeling a bit more pressure, perhaps. The swimmers that she's swimming against are, again, same age. A few of them are a bit younger, so she's feeling that she's having to step up to the mark a little bit more, and the pressure's obviously there.
So Suzanne, just from your point of view, how is Niamh getting on?
I think she's doing really well. I think she'll be pleased with what she's done up to now. The first day out she did 50 breaststroke and hit a 32 for the first time probably in a couple of years, which I think she'd be really pleased about. Her personal best was slightly faster, but she's certainly going back in the right direction after all the injuries that she had last year. So I'm sure, as herself, she'll be feeling quite pleased at the moment. Then she went on to the 200 breaststroke, and again today she's hit her personal best time or thereabouts, which has been brilliant.
She's been looking incredibly strong in the pool.
Yeah, the confidence is coming back again, and after the injuries that she sustained last year, I think hopefully she's getting back to a place where she's going to start progressing now. She's hit where she was 12 months ago. So I'm looking forward now to seeing what she can do in the 100 breaststroke and the 200 medley. The funniest thing that the one thing that we are looking forward to, Niamh's school at Mount Kelly, the individual medley record is currently held by Sharon Davies, who is actually on poolside, which it would be absolutely brilliant if when she does 200 medley tomorrow that she could just break that school record at the same time, which would be quite interesting.
Just want to bring Harry in at this point because you're Niamh's younger brother, but you're also a swimmer as well, aren't you, Harry?
Yeah.
Okay, so out here, you're on your school holidays, but you haven't stopped training. Just tell me what you got up to last night.
I went to Southport School and trained with one of the squads.
And how many lanes was that swimming pool?
12 lane.
A little bit different to the pool that you use at home, maybe?
Yeah, a lot.
What's it like seeing your sister come out with 10,000 people watching her?
I think it's quite funny actually, because if she doesn't do very well, she'll just laugh.
Were you hoping she might trip up or something?
Yeah.
I knew as a little brother you might be thinking that. Suzanne, the emotions are high, obviously, very nervous, excited too, no doubt. Just what is it like as a mother watching from the North Stand, seeing your daughter in that pool?
Yeah, as a parent, it's just the best thing ever. You can hear all the crowds around you. They're all staring at us because there's not many of us from the Isle of Man. So there's me screaming in the up on the stands, and everyone's like looking at us. Oh, who's that? But it's such a small island. It's absolutely phenomenal to have 5 swimmers there, and to have Niamh there being one of them is a fantastic feeling.
What are you enjoying about being out in Australia, Harry?
Missing school.
And Suzanne, what about yourself?
The sun. We haven't had sun for a few years. We've not managed to actually venture off on holiday, so this has just been a a dream come true. It's a holiday of a lifetime for us, so we're making the most of it.